Please, you're most welcome to Semuliki National Park. I'm Godfrey Valiesima. I'm the warden in charge of Semuliki National Park, which is managed by Uganda Wildlife Authority. Semuliki National Park is one of the 10 national parks that we have in Uganda, managed by Uganda Wildlife Authority. It's located in the extreme western part of Uganda, in Bundu district. Semuliki National Park is entirely in Bundu and therefore is not in Ntoloko. You know, Bundu initially was part of Ntoloko, but they decided to remove Ntoloko, so the national park remained in Bundu district. And it is surrounded by 6 sub-counties that touch it, and that is right away from Bulondo, and where we are is in Town Council. Then we have Totolo sub-county, then Bubukwanga, Tokwe sub-county, and Kisuba, which is the extreme south of this park. This national park is one of the uniquest national parks in Uganda. In Uganda, we have forested parks, and we also have savanna parks, and we also have mountainous national parks. So to differentiate it from the rest, Semuliki National Park, first of all, is the only tropical lowland semi-deciduous forest park. Why I say that is that many protected areas, the altitude above sea level are either higher, but Semuliki National Park is in a Rift Valley, the western arm of the Great Rift Valley, and therefore the altitude is between 650 to 750. Imagine, this is one of the lowest parts of this country, and that's the reason why it is characterized as a lowland tropical high forest, the only of its kind in this country. So why it's important? Because the Congo Basin combines the habitats of Congo. The mighty Ituri forest is a pristine, undisturbed forest, and it continues all the way to West Africa. And this forest extends into Uganda through Semuliki National Park. So the wildlife that we have here is more of the Congo Central African and West African forest habitats that makes this part of the country, or Semuliki National Park, a unique national park. So if we lost the Semuliki National Park, then we would never have any national park of this kind. Now, when you look at the interesting characteristics of this forest, is that we have primates. Primates, animals that are more or less having characteristics of man. And we have over 10 species of primates, including what you hear as chimpanzees. The chimps are also here, and we have other rare species that are not found elsewhere. One of them is the Semuliki red colobus. We have other red colobus monkeys like in Kivale, but the one we have here specific of this area, it is Semuliki, and when you go across in Congo you can easily find it, but it's within that belt of Semuliki river. We also have another species called the dense mona. Dense mona monkey. I know many of you have not heard about this either. This is another primate, a monkey that has shades of black and white. Very interesting when you look at it. And it associates with the Semuliki red colobus and the black and white colobus monkeys. And it is along the mighty Kirumia trail where we do birding. So currently, we thought that it could be a good idea to explore the beauty of these monkeys by trying to monitor them and make people get used. So what we're doing as management of Uganda Wildlife Authority and Semuliki National Park is to make these monkeys get used to us. So we do regular monitoring. We visit them such that they get used to us. When we take visitors there, they should be stable to accept an interaction between the visitors and possible researchers. So in future, that's going to become a very good product for Semuliki National Park, because we are going to combine the Semuliki red colobus, the dense monarch monkey, which is also rare, and another rare monkey called D. Brazos monkey. D. Brazos monkey is another rare one. It is a huge monkey, and it has a white beard. These are old world monkeys. They are not elsewhere, and you can't find them across the mountain. And that combination is so nice. Besides that, we have gray-cheeked mangabe. Currently, the researchers have termed it a black mangabe because it was earlier confused. It's a rare one also. We have blue monkeys here. We have the red tails. We have black and white, and several other monkeys, including the olive baboons that are our friends all the time. We meet them, and they are very interacting. So the park is really having a lot. Due to limited research, a lot is unfolded slowly. We had research here by Chester Zoo, one of the universities. And then the interest was, since we have the same habitat with Congo, and Congo has okapis, why can't we really have an okapi here? You know an okapi? An okapi is a zebra-like animal, but it is more related to a giraffe than the zebra, interestingly. When you look at the traits and the DNA, it's a brother of the giraffe that remained in the forest. The giraffe is a savanna animal that browses. It decided to grow the neck to avoid competition. But now the okapi remained in the forest. Its neck could not grow tall or high, and therefore remained in the forest. The relationship they have, the similarity, is that they are browsers. They don't graze. The difference between the grazers and browsers is that the browsers, they pick vegetation. They don't feed on grass. They pick shrubs and then feed above the ground. That's why the giraffes with them, you'll never find them bending. They'll always pick vegetation from the top canopies. That's browsing. So even the okapi does the same.